Big thanks there to Sybil and Jane. And it was interesting to hear their final thoughts on how distribution models are set to change in the very long term. Another great reason to bring Manjit, our expert commentator for today's session, back into the conversation. And I could see you watching what was being said or listening to what was being said really intently and nodding your head in more than one place. But I mean, give me your overall thoughts having heard that conversation, because it really was quite fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's interesting, right, just to hear about the amount of emphasis that both Sybil and Jane were putting on that customer centricity, designing products that are relevant to that next generation of digitally connected customer. And I think it's also interesting that the amount of, and again, virtually all of our speakers so far this morning have all talked about embedded insurance. And if you kind of go back, I guess even less than 2 years, this wasn't really a topic that was really raised at all at most, but virtually every conference now, whether it's a claims conference or a distribution conference, everyone's talking about embedded insurance all of a sudden. So it demonstrates that clearly we're starting to see this move away from just selling insurance as a standalone product to actually it being an intrinsic part of a service or a product that the end customer is actually starting to look at, just because it becomes more relevant.